Is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Now batting, Carlos Correa. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lofton is right there, and that will retire the side. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score. Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit sharply on the ground. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the plays.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's one of those you're talking to. It's sit down ball, sit down ball. You're watching it all the way to left field, and watching the left fielder not get a good break. Thank you.
Giambi.
Into the box, Jason Giambi, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the 1-0. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now Giambi swings and misses here as he couldn't time that one, and there's your second out.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Here's Neil Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 delivery. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets foul. Ready with another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for Boston.
Here's George Springer. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giambi waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And I look down at shortstop, and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa. Shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And when you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Here comes the first pitch. Aaron Judge is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he takes a cold strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Miguel Sano. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He is throwing the ball well. He's rewriting the last name on the back of those jerseys. UGLY. Those swings are ugly.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He'll try again. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Crossing the Ohio from Kentucky into Cincinnati there as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one. Digging in, Michael Fulmer. 9-1-2 due up.
Michael Fulmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Now batting, center fielder Kenny Lofton.
In now, Kenny Lofton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this has been a frustrating at bat. He's got to really get his emotions intact. First, he got a call he didn't like. Then he takes an ugly swing, and he finds himself down 0-2. Time to take a deep breath and regroup.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Turtles are out on top 1-0. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Lofton is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Evan Gattis now standing in.
Evan Gattis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9th. Pitcher Tyson Ross.
At the plate, Tyson Ross. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher.
19,
Baseball can be a weird sport.
Blackman.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackman. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
2 out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at it. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Jake
First
Lamb.
pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jason Giambi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Turtles lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
George Springer.
First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get them.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The left fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this will be fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Logan Morrison. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A high fastball is in there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the box, Michael Fulmer. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Evan Gattis.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Tyson Ross. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Martinez in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giambi on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Here's Carlos Correa now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
On its way is pitch number 75. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight, retired 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
Kenny Lofton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Number 56 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
56.
0-1. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Jake Lamb standing in now. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now, you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ground ball left side. Lamb comes up with it. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. Standing in, Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Miguel Sano. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance? Jason Giambi. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Little dribbler down the line. But that one rolls foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
The next 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat. And we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit hard back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw on to first will take care of Giambi as the shift serves its purpose that time. One away. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Neil Walker is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today he's gone on strikes.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Leaves a slider right over the middle. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The Cats are out in front here, 2-1. Carter Capps gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Evan Gattis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Michael Conforto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Michael Conforto.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A runner at first with no outs here. Way in front of that fastball.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Giambi will take this one in for route number 2. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Elvis Andrus.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Pat Neshek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Neshek.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Carlos Correa.
In there, 0-1.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Ready once again, Kenny Lofton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Sano has it, and Lofton can't quite beat it out as he's retired at first on the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackman ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Boston leads it 2-1.
For the catch, the shortstop.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Standing in, George Springer. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Lifted into center field. Lofton is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder,
digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Koji Uehara comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when two teams clash in Diamond Dynasty. So we get a one-run contest here, offering just about everything you want in a game of baseball.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Michael Fulmer is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run on